this final video for this unit, we are going to add a few more items to our name card. What we're going to do is we're going to add some links to show people the things that describe us online. So you can put your email address, you can put your personal website, you can put your school website, and hopefully you can see by now that in order to put these three links over there, you put them into an HStack. Okay, so let's get started. Here's my app from the last video. So as you can see, I have an HStack over here. If you really want to see the HStack really well, you can just tap on the opening curly brace over here with your finger, and you're going to see what's contained in the HStack. The HStack has an image and it has a VStack. And the VStack down here contains, as you can see again, I'm just going to tap on this curly brace right here, and this VStack contains two pieces of text. All right, so if I want my links to be inside my VStack, I'm just going to go inside here, and I'm going to go down here and I'm going to type HStack, open curly brace. Okay, so you can make links out of anything. If you've ever done website creation, you kind of know that some links are text and some links are icons. We're going to use some nice little built-in icons from Swift Playgrounds, and these include the same icon that you saw when you first started your Swift Playgrounds project. So go up to the star icon over here, tap on it, all right, and choose an icon that represents a link. Maybe let's do an email address over here. So I'm going to type mail. Okay, and here you go. There are some variations. There's mail and mail.fill. So I'm just going to tap on mail. Okay, and it says image system name mail. As you can see over here, now it gives me this icon over here. It's not quite a tappable link just yet. We're going to fix that in a moment. But first, I noticed that, oh, this thing right here is very close to the text before it. There's a few ways to fix this. One way is to add some padding to the entire HStack. Okay, so you can do this padding, open bracket, and let's give it a padding of 10. Okay, you can set how much padding you want, or you can choose the default padding by taking away the number inside. You know what? The default padding looks fine. Okay, so here you go. It's got some padding from the top, the left, but the bottom and the right. All right, now let's actually make this into a link. The way we do that is also by using one of these things up here. I'm going to tap on this button right here, which contains the controls, and I'm going to search for link, L-I-N-K. And there you go, there's a link. I'm going to tap on link. Okay, so you can see over here it says link destination followed by URL text link. And you can see that there's a text here that says link. Okay, these are placeholders. You can tap on them and replace them with what you actually want by typing it out. Or you can accept what's inside there. So if I like this thing that says text bracket link, I can press enter and it will no longer be a placeholder. I actually don't want that to become text link. I want that to become my icon. So I'm going to select this using my keyboard and I'm going to paste this image inside. Okay, so I'm going to go select this image over here, cut it, and paste it inside here. One thing you'll notice is that the text used to be indented a little bit, but now it's not. Okay, this is one of those things that will really bother someone who's trying to help you with your code, because the indentation, how far to the right it is, really makes a difference in seeing how your code works. Every time there's a curly brace, you see over here, every time there's a curly brace, the item inside is indented by one level, and the modifiers are all indented by one level as well. So this link over here has a curly brace, so this thing should be indented by one level. You can fix it by going to the start of this line and pressing tab. Okay, the tab key, which is next to Q on most keyboards. All right, and if that doesn't work, you can press Ctrl I, and Ctrl I will fix the indentation for that line. Okay, so this link is shaping up really nicely. It's a link that says destination, and this destination, you have to give it a URL. All right, what's a URL? A URL is kind of like a place to go or a website, and it's got a special syntax. So I'm just going to type it out. Please follow along. I'm going to hide my preview because this is going to get really long, and type the following: URL, open bracket, string, all right, type in string, colon, open double quotes, and type in the URL that you want to go to. So this is an email address. I'm going to say mail to swiftexplorers@tk.sg. That's the email address that you can send emails to if you have questions about the Swift Explorers Challenge here in Singapore. Okay, so What this does is it will actually work once I add one more thing. After the closing round bracket, put an exclamation mark. Okay, I won't explain too much about this. If you want to find out more, you can actually go online and search for Swift optionals, but that's a fairly advanced topic. And for now, just make sure you put the exclamation mark. Remember, it's close inverted comma, then close bracket, then exclamation mark, then close bracket again. Okay, hopefully you followed along and you got it. If you didn't, please feel free to pause the video, make sure that your URL matches mine. Tap on this thing. Now, this thing over here is a bit hard to see, but we'll fix the color later. But for now, let's just tap on this button right here. And if you tap on it, it'll switch over to your email app and it will actually let you compose an email. Okay, so what's going on? I'm going to four-finger swipe back to my Swift Playgrounds app. Mail to is a protocol which means that, okay, this is a URL. Most URLs are websites where you use https://, but if you do mail to : and then an email address, it will summon the default email app and you will get to send an email. Feel free to send an email to say hi. Next, let's try again with an actual website. Okay, so let's go through the entire sequence one more time. This time round, I'm going to add a link first. So I'm going to tap on this, choose link, which is actually right here. And down here, inside the text, I'm going to go choose an icon. And for a website, I like to use a globe icon. So I'm going to choose globe and choose this globe icon right here. This is the same icon that used to be on screen when we first started the app. Down here, I'm going to change this URL to a certain link. Perhaps I'm going to say URL, open bracket, string : and for this, remember to type in https://. For me, I'm going to use this link that's very important, tk.sg/important link, and I'm going to put an exclamation mark in between the two closing brackets. Alright, so once again, I'm just showing the code this way so that you can see it all in one shot. You can pause the video here if you want to follow along. I'm going to open up my preview again, and here's a little globe. I'm going to tap on it, and it's going to bring me to a very important site, which I will not let load. Oh no, oh no, oh no, close. Alright, sorry about that. Okay, anyway, feel free to go to that website if you enjoy 80s music. Alright, let's fix up a few more things before we call it a day. Down here, I'm going to remove this space in between my ZStacks and my links. Okay, you can leave spaces. Sometimes people like to leave spaces to make it more neat. Okay, and one thing I want to do is I want to change the color of these two icons. You can do that using the same method as before. Foreground style. Okay, and choose a color that's easy to see. Let's choose .yellow perhaps. Alright, now they're both yellow. Okay, so this is all well and good. Now you have a decently working name card app. There's one more thing I want to show you, and that's by using one more type of stack. This is an H stack with a V stack and an H stack in it. Let's try one more thing where we're going to put a Z stack behind everything else. Okay, so H stands for horizontal, V stands for vertical, and Z stands for whatever Z stands for. Okay, well, it stands for the Z axis, I guess. So Z stack, open curly brace, close curly brace. Okay, this part's a little bit tricky. We are going to want to put this entire H stack into the Z stack. All right, the best way to do this is to tap on this curly brace over here, not with a mouse, but with your finger. So tap on this curly brace right here. All right, and choose cut. That removes the entire thing. All your code is gone. Oh no, not to worry. It's actually just in your clipboard. So we're just going to tap up here and paste. All right, so it's all back. A Z stack arranges things from back to front. Right now, there's only one thing, okay? But we could put something behind it by declaring it earlier in the Z stack. So over here, I'm going to say color dot perhaps pink. So I have a nice pink background. And now my entire app is pink. Color.pink is a view that takes up as much space as it can. So it fills to expand the whole canvas. And then we put the H stack with our item on top of it. You might be wondering, why didn't I just set the background color on this H stack? Well, let's try it. I need to first find the bottom of this H stack. I'm going to tap on this curly brace over here. I'm going to scroll all the way down, find the bottom of this H stack. This method is very useful when you're dealing with a lot of curly braces. There are 5 right here. So it's very difficult to figure out what's what. So I'm going to go over here and I'm going to press enter and I'm going to give this a background. So background, open bracket. Let's try yellow. Or you can see what's going on, right? Once I give this a background, it only fills in the space that it takes up. It doesn't fill up all the space available. So we're done with this name card. So if you like, you can share it with your friends. The way you share it with your friends is you go back to your home screen over here and you tap and hold and you can press share. This will let you airdrop your app over to your friends' Swift Playgrounds apps. I use this as a way to share and see what other people have done. There's one more thing I'd like to point out to you. If you have the time, I recommend you take a moment to try out Apple's own Teaching Code with Swift Playgrounds website. To get here, you just need to search your favorite search engine for Apple Teaching Code with Swift Playgrounds. Scroll down and you will see a little project over here that says Build with Stacks and Shapes. All right, try this out. Tap on the button over here and it's going to show you a little website where it tells you how to build your face with stacks and shapes. These are all things that you have gotten started with, and you can make your own really unique little self-portrait using this. As an extra bonus, see if you can combine this together with your name card. Put your name inside somewhere here, put some links, and have fun with this. All right, thanks so much. I'll see you in the next unit.